Hello, everybody. How are you? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, shoot. Might help if I got my microphone out. Oh, it's been a day, people. It's been a day. How is everyone? Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me okay? Thank you, Aurora. I appreciate that. Hi, Aaron. Thank you, Rose. Aurora Rose. See, I don't know if I should call you Rose or Aurora. Hi, Brent. How are you, dear? Hi, Angie G and Holly and Mistletoe. When I do this, I always feel like Miss Peggy from Romper Room. I see Billy and Mary and Katie and Joey. Oh, good. How is everyone? Oh, I'm having issues with earbuds. I really need to get some new ones. It's driving me bananas, bananas, bananas. Anyway, it's so good to see you all here. Hi, Ari and Diana. I hope everybody has had a good first half of the week. It rained all day here. Um, Started last night. We actually had thunder boomers at 2 o'clock this morning. And yes, it's February in Illinois. You never know what the weather's going to be like, kind of like Scotland. No such thing as bad weather, just the wrong clothes. Hi, Rita. Oh, I may have to take this off. Oops, I'm a little lopsided. See, it's just, I really think we need to adjust my meds. So just putting that out there. Hi, Linda, honey. Okay. Let's see. Linda says, been an amazing day. 8 loads of laundry done. Oh my God. And dried out on the line. Oh, nice. I miss having a clothesline. Oh, I do. 250 words written. Yay. Brent says, before you ask for a show of hands, Titan 7 pages so far today. I'm determined to wrap up this chapter. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Um, let's just do this. Anybody who wrote today, here is your shout out. And I did write today. That's for everyone who got to put down some words today. I didn't do a lot, but I did some revising. And it always feels good to do that. Before we get started, hi, Christina, honey. Oh, it rained where Aurora is. Yeah, it was the 50s here. I had some quality basement lime offsetting my errands and plans. Oh, I see. All right. Yay to everyone who got to write today. Now, hang on. Before we get started, I have an announcement to make. And no, I have not been kidnapped and I'm not being held for ransom. I had to switch to decaf. I don't have a funeral dirge song to play right now. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. I don't have that. I know, right? I had to switch to decaf. With my new meds, I can't have coffee. And when I write, I really like my coffee, right? Well, I was starting to drink a little too much coffee again, and the headaches were just absolutely horrible. So I have switched to decaf. Notice that I didn't wince and gag. This is coffee, and it's really good coffee, and you won't believe where the hell I got it from. I know, Holly, right? Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. Is it May? I don't know. It was Stitch Fix. So I don't know. I don't pay attention to brands. I'm so bad at that. But anyway, which is this decaf of which you speak? I just word of craft of the good stuff. I am so jealous. I am so jealous. It's not even funny. But I got it at Aldi's. Believe it or not, I got this can of decaf. Thank you, Christina. And I thought, well, I have to figure something out. I have to figure something out because I gotta have the taste of coffee when I write, and I didn't want to have to um, message Aunt Alba up in Canada to send me these delightful coffee candies that they have. Um, But anyway, I thought I will give this a try. And I was out with my friend Shelly Sunday, and we went to Aldi's. And I thought, it's kind of like back in 2010 when Kevin put me on book rations, right? Y'all know that story. That's how I got started doing what I do. And I found a book by Lauren Wittig that was free, and I'm like, well, let's just read it for shits and giggles, right? Thinking, because I only read thrillers and mysteries and blah, blah, blah. And I was hooked after the first 2 lines. Yes. So I thought, okay, let's get some decaf and see if it works. And by golly, it does. And it tastes delicious. Well, when you get 1% you get 1% caffeine in decaf. It's not completely gone. We switched to decaf because my dad passed away last year. I am so sorry, honey. I am so sorry. Hi, Amy. So anyway, I have switched to decaf and the Aldi's brand, and it's just Aldi's brand. I don't know. I should have brought the can in with me, so we can inspect it together. But it is really, really good. So, anywho, I have my backup coffee. So when the coffee goes out of my cup, I can pour it from here. And this was free with our really expensive truck. It's a F-150 Lightning. I don't know who makes it. I know it's not a Yeti, but when you pour the coffee in this thing, it gets hotter. I don't know how it does that. Smirnoff Espresso Vodka doesn't have caffeine. See, I can't do the flavored coffees, Erin. I just can't. Oh. AFib is caused by stress, yes. Among other things. But yes. My husband has that. So anyway, it's been a weird couple of days. Just a weird couple of days. Where like today, all I did was sleep all day today. That's all I did. I took 2 naps, and this is like I was just really worried that I was going back to my old ways before the meds. Got a little panicky, but I realized some days you just have to sleep, and so that's what I did, and I didn't feel guilty about it. So I did get writing in. I did watch a little bit of the Murdoch trial. And I got some revisions done on Orbella, so I'm pretty tickled about that. Maxwell House is good. I'm a Folgers girl. And that's what surprised me. Aldi's coffee, very, very, very close to regular Folgers. Yeah, weirded me out too. Anyway, so tonight we are here to talk about our word prompts. Yeah, that trial is bananas, isn't it? I'm not even going to go there because it's Wednesday night, and we will save my thoughts for Friday night when it's, when we get cheekier with it. Yep, you got to have a nap every now and then just to recharge. So, anywho, we did receive several really good prompts this week, and I have picked out 2 that stood out for various reasons. And we're going to go with the first one first. And again, you should be getting tomorrow. For those of you who sent these in and have not yet received your critiques from me, the written ones that I send out, be kind. I've been, writing 4,000 and 5,000 words a day, and really trying to get this book done. But I do have those ready. I will email those out either tonight or tomorrow. Okay. So let's see if we could do a screen share. Make sure nobody's name is on this. Da, 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 da. Screen share. Window. Share. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, well, that's just cooler than anything. Okay. So again, this shall remain confidential. We're not telling anybody who the author is. And I liked this road because I think it's like this road. God bless I liked this story for several different reasons. I think it's got really good bones. And I think the author has set up the premise of this story quite well. There are, and if this author is listening tonight, you will be getting my critiques. I think, but anyway, we'll just read it and then we'll talk. Dylan Conway stood. Wait a minute. Can everybody see it? Can y'all see it? Okay, everybody can see it. All right. Just want to make sure because you know how Susan rolls. There it is. Just give me the document. Good Lord Almighty. Okay. Dylan Conway stood in the middle of the red clay street, staring at the bulldozer as it tore up the historical Kentucky roadway. A backhoe scooped up the debris and put it into a dump truck, waiting to transport it off-site. It was exciting connecting the town to the new interstate. As the supervisor of a family-owned construction company, he was happy when they were on schedule. A glimmer of a vehicle drew his attention away from his work. A white SUV crested the hill in the distance. It crept along the freshly bulldozed tracks, undoubtedly trying not to get dirty. They parked in front of the dump truck as if they were trying to block its path. A petite brunette wearing a white business suit and high heels got out and attempted to make her way toward him. Dylan looked out at the cloudless blue sky and thought, "Why me?" He let out a loud whistle and signaled the equipment to stop. He walked towards her, hoping she wouldn't fall and get hurt on his construction site. "Lady, this is a hard hat work zone. I'm going to need you to leave." He pulled a card from his vest pocket and handed it to her. She took it, but didn't look at it. "If you'll call and set an appointment, I'll be glad to speak with you." "Hi, I'm Barry Ronan." She ignored his instructions and held her hand out, but he didn't take it. "I'm looking for a member of your crew, Sam Conway." The hydraulics released air while she spoke, making it impossible to hear what she had said. "Did you say Conway? That's me." "Great." She handed him an envelope that she'd taken from her jacket pocket. "Sam, you have been served." His mouth dropped open. "What am I being served for?" "Divorce papers." He laughed and returned the envelope to her. "I'm not married, and it would be best if you ask for ID next time. I'm not Sam. My name is Dylan." "But you said you were Sam." "I am sorry for the confusion." He took his wallet out and handed his license to her, and she inspected it thoroughly. "Do you know Sam? Are you related? Is he here?" "If you want to chat with me, you need a hard hat. Get off the site before I call the sheriff on you." She left in anger. After she departed, Dylan walked over to the backhoe and climbed up into the cab, where he found his sister. "Who is that? What did she want?" "She was looking to serve you divorce papers." "I'm sorry." "It's okay." "No, it's not." Sam burst into tears. So what I liked was the fact that stop screen sharing. There we go. What I liked is I didn't know the whole time I'm reading this, I'm thinking Sam's his brother, right? Sam, masculine name. Didn't know till the very end that Sam is his sister. Okay. So I want to know more. I want to know more about why is Sam being served divorce papers, right? I want to know who Dylan is. I want to know more about this story. Yes, it does need some tightening up here and there, and I will send the author my suggested changes on where they could add a little more description. But you know, when people are sending me their first 500, they don't. You're limited, right? You're limited. Okay. Yes, gives you lots of hooks. You have a word count maximum. So sometimes we try to get as much information in as we can, but sometimes we can't do that. And I think how this author did this, I think they did a fine job in giving me enough information to where I wanted to read more. Is it ready for publishing? No, but it would be really close. Okay. So I think it has, I really want to know more. I really want to know more about Dylan and Sam. I really do. So I liked it. And from, Yeah, Sam, masculine name, construction site leads to the confusion about Sam. Yeah, very good job. Very good job. I thought it was awesome too. Plenty readable. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Anyway, if the author is here tonight, you did a fine, fine job, and you will be getting an email from me tomorrow. It's a cute, neat, cute too. Yes. Yes, I think so. Mm, Lord help me. Nice job suckering the reader. We fall prey for our assumptions. Correct, Brent. Uh, Fun direction this could go. I agree. This could go in several different directions. And I think it could go to places we haven't even thought of. For instance, um, he Dylan, there was no internal thought as to whether or not Dylan thought this girl in the white suit was cute or not, or attractive or whatever. Um, Maybe meeting her leads him to meet somebody else who will be his main love interest. Or the whole story could be about Sam. I don't know. So there's a whole bunch of different directions that you could go in this. Yeah, I would definitely read more too. Definitely. Whew. Yes, I know it's decaf, but it tastes really good and I want more. I need to get a carafe. What the hell did I just do? Oh, yep, you did it, Susie. You did it. You forgot that dribbles. That's okay. It's okay. We've got it. It just went onto my mouse pad. Just I spilled coffee on my mouse pad. But it's all good. It's all good. I woke up this morning and I didn't have a toe tag dangling from my big toe, so I have nothing to complain about. I'm not going to complain about spilled coffee, unless, of course, it was the last few drops of my last cup and I was out. I'm glad I'm not alone. Yeah, I think. But we know her name. I don't know what you're talking about. Coffee down. Call 911. mm. What I want is a carafe to where I can make a pot of coffee and pour it into a really pretty carafe and just keep it here on my desk. But the side effect to that is I'm not getting up off my butt every 30 minutes to go get coffee. So I'm even more sedate and sedentary. I cannot say that word. You know what I'm talking about. I like how the fingers reach out many different directions too. Exactly. Oh, the name of the process server. Yes. You're right, Bobby. Sorry. I really think I need my Adderall upped. Oh. Anyway, so we did receive several that were good and had lots of potential. Trying a stainless steel French press. Aaron, I have a French press, and the coffee I make in the French press sucks. I don't. I can't. I don't have time for a French press. Um, I like French press coffee. Do not get me wrong. I think French press coffee is delicious, and I've only had it once, and that was in Galena, and I'd never seen French press coffee before. This was years ago. I didn't get out much growing up. So, remember last week when we had Brent Jones' story that was just absolutely phenomenal? We have another one that is equally as phenomenal. I'm pulling it up, so hang on. Okay, I'm going to take this out because I don't want the name. Uh-oh, I've got the wrong one. Okay, hang on a second. I got to go over to Zoho. Save. Does anybody here use Zoho? Zoho? Lord Almighty. Well, let me log in on this. Sign in. Oh, you're going to want my password. Boogers. I need to go to Safari. Sorry. There we go. I love Zoho. I'm telling you what, this has saved my neck on more than one occasion. And it's just absolutely phenomenal for editing. Now, normally I don't like I would not use Google Docs just because, God forgive me, I don't trust their security stuff. But Zoho, for some reason, I do. So hang on just a second. Let me make sure it's in here. Words. That's not it. Favorites. Recent files. Haha. I have one on here called Bobby is an Excel Goddess. It is not. Did I not bring it in here? Hang on, folks. Yes, I'm totally prepared for tonight. Totally prepared. Totally. As always, I'm always prepared. I'm never not prepared, right? Oh, good golly molly. My folders, add new. The reason I have to do this is because I don't have Word doc on my lap. I don't have Word or Excel or anything on my laptop. It's all on my big computer. And let's see here. There we go. So when I Lord help me, where is it? There it is. Okay. So sometimes when it transfers from a Word doc to a Pages doc, things get all turned around and the formatting goes haywire and it's just ugly for me. Let me make sure. Okay. All righty. Hopefully we can share this screen. Come back in here. Thank you for not leaving me because I'm unprepared. Let me check one more thing. I want to make sure I'm not giving away anybody's name. Okay. Let's see how. That. Okay, can you see this? Yay. I do love technology. Okay, there's a reason why I don't want it on why I don't want Word on my laptop, and I'll explain it later. So let's read this freaking story. I'm telling you what, people, blew my mind. This takes place in London in 1863. And this is from one of our writing prompts. Under the cloak of darkness was the best time to bury a body. And if there was one thing Thomas Castle knew, it was how to properly dispose of the dead. As he plunged his shovel into muddy earth, moonlight and the corpse wrapped in burlap at his feet were the only witnesses to his grim undertaking. He had exactly 15 minutes until the Highgate Cemetery watchman made his rounds, ample enough time to finish digging the shallow grave, deposit his ward, and slip back into the labyrinth streets beyond Swain's Lane. Labyrinthine, sorry. He wiped away a drop of rain that ran down the side of his face, inhaling the scent of damp moss and unfurling ostrich feathers. With London in the full bloom of spring, the disguise of night would ebb away as days grew longer, giving him less time to work. Rows of tombstones cast long, ghoulish shadows on freshly turned soil as he dumped another shovelful of dirt on top of the growing heap. Abruptly, he heard a noise, not the rustling of nocturnal rodents nor the call of a night owl. It sounded like breathing, labored breathing that was coming from, dear Lord, it was coming from inside the burlap sack. He knelt down and reached out, willing away the tremor in his calloused hands, with one fist clenched on the sack and the other tightening around the handle of his pocket knife. He wrenched the fabric open and thrust the weapon down fiercely. The corpse gasped and rolled away just in time to avoid his blade as the knife found purchase deep in the soggy ground. Thomas quickly yanked the steel back. and lunged at the corpse, or rather the flesh and blood person who had unceremoniously sprang back to life. He leapt on top of the figure, caging them with one forearm across their collarbone, threatening the knife in an underhand grip, aimed straight for the jugular veins. He found himself inches away from rounded sapphire eyes, glassy and unfocused. They held the familiar air of someone who had been drugged with laudanum. Sorry. Thomas lowered his knife to the ground and let the primal adrenaline in his body dissipate so as not to frighten the woman further. Who are you, miss? He demanded, removing his body weight so that she could breathe. And how is it that you switched places with a dead man? Before the woman could answer, the swing of a lantern light in the distance stole his attention. Damn! The watchman had arrived early. If he didn't move now, Thomas would be caught. Without a second thought, he lifted the blue-eyed siren into his arms and hastened to his waiting carriage. He put one hand softly over her mouth and leaned in, and as he did so, his lips brushed her earlobe, the warmth of her skin sending a current of awareness down his spine. Don't make a sound. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Seriously? 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 Oh my God. Who else has goosebumps? Anybody? 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 Raise your hand. This blew me out of the water. Absolutely. Would not change anything. Not one single word. Not one. Well, I'm not the grammar goddess like my daughter is. I wouldn't change a flippin' word. Edge of your seat, right? The twists and the turns, right? Seriously. Seriously. Edge of your seat, twists and turns. When I first imagined this grave digger, just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right, Holly? Right, Bobby? Right, Linda? Right, everybody? No shit. I wish I could write like that, Jennifer. I would be writing Regency till the cows came home. Exactly. Solid back-to-back twists, alive and the wrong person. Exactly, Brent. Exactly. So, show of hands, who wants to read more of this story? It's more ish, as in I need to read more of that story, right? So, I spoke with this person. I'm not going to mention any names. But this author has never published a book in her life. Not one book. And if I remember our conversation correctly, this person didn't think she was good enough to get published or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Darling, if you are watching tonight, I am so freaking jealous of your talent. It is not even funny. I know, right? Hasn't published anything. No shit. I agree. She better. I told her, oh, I'm sorry. I was trying really hard not to say if it was a guy or girl. I'm really sorry. This person better, because this was absolutely phenomenal. And I want to talk to this person some more. Seriously, absolutely blew my ever loving mind. And I'm like, do you write under a pen name? I can't find your name on Amazon. Do you write under a pen name? Blah, blah, blah. No, I haven't published anything yet. And I'm like, oh, mother of God, you've got to finish writing this story. You have to publish it. If you don't want to publish it, I will publish it and I'll put my name. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not going to hire this person as a ghostwriter. I'm just not. But if I still had my publishing company, I would definitely publish this. Hands freaking down. This was right. Oh yeah, always have a mentor in me. Everybody does. Everybody's got a mentor in me. Yes, I could not quit reading. Normally, I give a cursory glance and forward it to my critique panelists, my author critique panel, and I didn't do that this time. I'm like, ooh. Join us. This is the message to the person who wrote this story. It's from Brent. Join us. It's bliss. Seriously, taking the step of overcoming fear and putting yourself out there. I have a feeling this individual has a lot to contribute. I agree 1000%. Don't deprive the world of your gift. Thank you, Brent. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly what I was thinking. Do not deprive the world of this gift. And you have been given a gift. Trust me. I really, I'll pay for your cover. If you don't have any money, I'll pay for your editor, I'll pay for your final proofer, and I will pay for your cover artist. Seriously, that's how much I believe in this story. Well, fear is a hard thing to get over. It can be a great motivator or a great paralyzer. And everybody deals with fear differently. Okay? Sometimes fear can paralyze us and there's not a damn thing we can do about it. There just isn't. And then sometimes fear can motivate us to do great things. I always say it's amazing what the fear of freezing and starving to death. Freezing to death and starvation will get a person to do, right? People will do things when they are desperate, but every situation is different and everybody's got a different level of fear that they can handle. Oh gosh. Ari, we got to have a chat later. We do. We got to have a chat later. I didn't care if people found out that I was writing or what I was writing. I really didn't care, but my journey is so totally different than everybody else's. But yeah, everybody has people who use pen names, they use it for all sorts of different reasons. And sometimes those reasons are just very, very personal, and it's fine. And sometimes you just need to hide behind that pen name, and that is perfectly acceptable. I didn't even think about a pen name when I wrote Layden's Daughter. I didn't publish it for the world. I published it for my mother. Right? And then she had just blew out of the water. So trust me, no one was more stunned than me when I'm looking at the daily sales board at Amazon, and I don't know if selling 500, 600, 700 copies of a book a day is any good. That's how little I knew about publishing, period. Yeah, no one was more stunned than I was. Yeah, use a pen name. Use a pen name. There is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to reach out to this person tomorrow. Hopefully they will do a phone call with me. And Amy says, when I was on the school board, I thought about using a pen name, but my daughter said, hell to the no. You got a good girl there, Amy. But everyone's different, okay? Everybody does what they do for different reasons. And even if this person never publishes this story, which will break my heart, and my heart will be broken eternally, and I will blame this author forever for not giving me the rest of the damn story. How's that for passive aggressive? Or guilt. Anyway, even if this person never publishes this book, I encourage her to just keep writing it. If for no other reason, write it for me, please, because I got to know more. Oh, we've got volunteer beta readers here. Definitely. I'll beta read for you, and I don't beta read for anybody. Not even my dear best friends. Yes. Well, there may be a reason why, and I will discuss it with her at a later date about why she doesn't, what her concerns are and everything. And yeah, we'll have a conversation later. And we can all sit here and say, you've got to finish this book. You've got to finish this book. It doesn't do any good. It does not do any good. We can beg and we can plead and we can threaten. Oh, sorry. What we need to do is just give her enough confidence and enough love and enough encouragement and motivation for her to finish it on her own terms. Yeah, gotta keep writing those stories. As long as they're in your head, write them. Exactly. We all want the book now. We all want the book now. Oh, okay. Pardon me while I take a Zyrtec. 3.5 inches of rain today. And I need a Zyrtec. I hope so. I hope if she's here tonight, I hope it helps. I do. Oh. So, do you remember last week? Was it Friday night or last Wednesday night, where we were talking about how I wanted a like a crime board on my wall? Remember that? Were you there? Oh, you take it twice a day? Okay, Amy, I'll remember that. So, we were talking. I think it was Friday night about how I wanted to have one of those great big clear, like a murder board, on TV, and you can write a magic marker. And, will hubby hang it for me. I discovered something. I pulled out this framed poster thingy, and a Post-it note had stuck to it, right? And it's the frame for a poster. Like you could put a poster in it, right? So it's got clear acrylic front. And it had been in the corner for a good long while, but it had a Post-it on it. Yeah, that was Wednesday with Allie. Thank you. It had a Post-it still stuck to it. I'm like, well, that's weird. My Post-its always curl and always go, I love my Post-its, but what annoys the hell out of me is that they always curl from the bottom. So I got to looking. Let me show you what I have. You see that? Can you see? I took the board out of the back. And then Kevin got me these command strips, the damage-free hanging, and these are Velcro, right? And you can you hear that? That's sexy. Anyway, so I hung it up with those. And yes, it erases with a Kleenex. Item number 2 that I discovered. Let me find my Post-its. So when we use a Post-it, right, we always go like that and hang it this way, right? And then in 15 minutes, it's curling at the bottom. It won't lay flat. So this is what I'm doing. Kind of loosen it a little bit, pull it off. And instead of laying it this way where the sticky's at top, I'm doing it sideways, right? And then I rub it to the plastic because it's just acrylic, it's not glass. It's like for some reason it gets some static electricity going and they stick with the sticky at the side. Give it a little rubby down. Just rub your Post-it notes, people. You invented Post-its. That's right. So instead of doing the sticky at the top, when you're using them, do it sideways. I don't know why it's working. I haven't tried it on dry erase board yet, but so I went in search of some just acrylic sheets to see, because what I wanted to do was take the acrylic part out of the frame and then just do that straight to the wall. But the frame it's a nice frame and it's more or less glued in, and I was afraid it was going to break it. So it would not come out like most picture frames. You know how the glass part or the plastic part will come out when you take it apart. This didn't do that, but that's okay. So you can get big sheets of these acrylics, and they have a sticky back to them, but I don't want to use that to stick to my walls because I'm not sure if it'll take the paint off if I need to change it or whatever. Or y'all know me, my ADD makes me move stuff around all the time. I'm constantly rearranging. So I'm going to try that out and see how that works. I did like someone's idea of that full-length mirror. But I think what I'm going to do instead is just look for some inexpensive, really big picture frames and just use those. Take the cardboard backing out, take the Velcro and slap it up on the wall, and I'm done. So that is my plan. That is my plan. Michelle and Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. Yes, that was funny. But I am always open for ideas. Let's see. I'm going to go in. Yard sales. There you go. I haven't been to a yard sale in forever, and I really miss them. Okay. So we're going to exit out of this. I need to get you your word prompts for next time. I've got to go to the Googles drives. I'm just feeling off today, and I don't like that about myself. I know what I really need to do. I need to go see my chiropractor. Okay. So, copy this link. Yay. So if you could be so kind as to, when you send these to me, in the subject line, put writing prompt number 3. Because some people have been sending, writing prompt or writing prompts or first 500 words, blah, blah, blah. If we could just use writing prompts 3 for this round, writing prompts number 3. You did not find transparent Post-it notes. Who the hell wrote that? Aaron Black. Transparent Post-it notes. Where in the hell did you find those at? You got to send me a link, darling. Anyway, I digress. As always, here is the link for in 2 weeks. For our writing prompts, the first 500 words, whatever we're going to call them. But if you could please, 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 I beg you, put in the subject line of your email, writing prompts, #3, writing prompts number 3, so that, because they're getting lost in my email. And I am working on getting an email set up just for the writing prompts so that I am not constantly, search for and all that stuff. So I would be eternally grateful and forever in your debt. So writing prompts number 3 are due to me by, got the wrong date on this, baby. Not the 24th, because today's the 22nd. I should have given this out. Let's pull up the calendar. Yes, Susan needs to get her Adderall up. So today's the 22nd. Give them to me by March. I would have to have them by March 2nd. Okay? Because that gives our author panel who critique these enough time to look at them. I'm changing this March 2nd, 2023. Okay. Saved. Anyway, so here are the writing prompts. Her long, slender fingers flew over the keyboard. Number 2, some killers were smarter than others. A smart killer knew. And number 3, patience was one of Delbert Delroy's best attributes, and patience was definitely required at the moment. I can't wait to see what you all do with these. I get so excited seeing what y'all come up with. I should be an editor. Oh, good God, no, Brent. I'm a horrible boss. My husband says he's going to have a T-shirt made for me that says Susan Tisdale, author, storyteller, cheeky wench, missing deadlines since 2012. Yeah, I think you can do a lot with those. If you give up full calf coffee recently, your body should be going through withdrawals. It's lasted a few weeks for us when we got back. That could be part of it. DIASO store. What the hell's the DIASO store? Why have I never heard of the DA? Let's go. Let's go shop. The DIASO store. I have never heard of this before in my life. Chances are I have and just didn't pay attention. DIASO. Ooh. Is this it? No. Is it DAISOUS.com? Is that the address? What deadlines? Yeah. Deadlines, schmedlines. Okay. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate that. Okay. We are going to look at this together. Let's do a share screen. Do that. Because we have time. Okay. Bestsellers, new arrivals, Dayso News, plushies. Am I in the right place? I can't be. Ooh, makeup, hair accessories. Am I in the right place? What? Bags, pouches, totes, and more. I don't see. Am I in the right store? Someone's got to tell me. Am I in the right store? Aaron, it's an import store, so in California. Do you have a link, Aaron Black? Can you please give me the link? You will have my eternal love and undying gratitude, dear, if you will give me the link, because I don't know if this is the right place or not. Diaso. Thank you. Because I have DAISO. Google shows Amazon. DIASO. Yeah, we're all just in limbo. We live here now. We live here now with Susan, shopping online for stuff she probably doesn't need, but would really, 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 really like to have. So they have it at Google or at Amazon. Is that what you're saying, Bobby? Bobby? Let's go to Amazon. Oops. Oh, gosh. Let's see. We're going to stop sharing. And we're going to go here and search clear, right? Clear Post-it notes. No. You all have got to start sending me this stuff. Look, clear, transparent sticky notes. Different sizes. People, do you see this? Are y'all with me? Are y'all shopping with me? Because that's what we're doing now. We are shopping. We're going to get rid of that one. Oh my gosh, 600 sheets, transparent sticky notes, clear sticky notes, waterproof, translucent, see-through sticky notes for the Bible or whatever. $8.99. Oh. My question is, does the whole thing stick or is it just the top? That is my question. Let's watch the video, shall we? I'm so sorry. Kevin's not going to shoot any of you. Trust me. No more yellow highlighters bleeding through the pages. Exactly. Different sizes and colors. I know. 3x3, 100 sheets, $3.99. Seriously, it's a tax deduction. It's for my office. It's for my business. That's okay, Bobby. That's okay. I got it. We found it together. Together, we found it. Together. I think so. So, what other secrets are y'all keeping away from me besides, clear Post-it notes? That'll be so cool. That is going to sell. But the question is, what do I do with the 10,000 Post-it notes, the 10,000 colored ones that I have that are, some of them are still in the package. What do I do with those? Do I donate them to the school? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. Give them to charity. Thank you. Give them to the local school. I know the local schools can always use help, right? Send somebody. Diana, definitely. I have so many. Oh my gosh. I showed you my stash Friday night, what I found. Another box of Post-its. I have them everywhere. But I'm really, when we're done here tonight, I'm really going to have to go buy those and check them out and see if they work as good as I think they will, which will be perfect because I use the color-coded Post-it notes all the time. Yes, your box of them. Yes, I did share my box of Post-it notes. My box says, I didn't show you all of them. I have several boxes. It is plural, as in multitude of Post-it notes. Boxes. Yeah, I have a Post-it note addiction. Oh, you don't have enough then. If you're always losing them, you don't have enough. Oh, index cards. I love my index cards. Index cards and Post-it notes. That's all I need to write a book. Index cards, Post-it notes. In a computer. And coffee. Gotta have the coffee. Your cats steal the index cards. Oh my gosh. You poor thing. I'm so sorry. My dust bunnies don't bother anything. They stay hidden under the sofa where they belong, like good pets should. I'm just kidding. I love animals. Do not get me wrong. I love dogs, cats. I'm just not. I would rather have a pet cow or a horse or goats, chickens, right? Kevin's not going to let us talk to you anymore. It's all good. Trust me. Trust me, it's all good. I like big animals. I do. But nothing bigger than a horse. Anything bigger than a horse then scares the hell out of me. I'm trying to read some of your comments. You guys are so funny. You just cheer a girl up. What did everybody have for dinner? I'm hungry. What did you all have for dinner tonight? Yes, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Exactly. What happens in the cheeky wet shower stays in the cheeky wet shower. Chickens are a smart investment. Exactly. But then I think I got to go out in the wintertime. No. Oh, Pizza Hut. It's been years since I've had Pizza Hut. Years. Pasta. Yet to be determined. Same here. I don't know what I'm going to cook or what Kevin has cooked. The miniature horses are cute. I was surrounded by big animals my whole life. So, I got my first horse when I was 4. I haven't eaten yet either, Amy. And I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe that's why I'm starting to get squirrely. Who the hell knows? Distractions. Red lights. It's the neighbors. Sorry. I like pineapple on my pizza too. Don't come at me. Chicken and dumplings, Linda. Linda, why did you not invite me? I love chicken and dumplings. I can't make them worth crap, but I do like them. I love chicken noodles over mashed potatoes. I love beef noodles over mashed potatoes. I make really good chicken and noodles or beef and noodles. I really do. Um, but I have to have them over mashed potatoes. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Jimmy Dean bowl of egg, bacon, cheese, and more. Oh, that sounds good. That was the thing growing up. That was such a treat. When my mom finally, when we were old enough and she could get a job, she got a job at a factory called, back then it was called Admiral, and then it was called Maytag. Um, and the first treat, after she paid some bills and stuff, the first treat I remember mom treating us to was taking us to Pizza Hut. Going in and sitting down at a restaurant was a rare, rare thing because that was expensive. The biggest treat prior to that, we would go through Mr. Quick and we would get, she would get us a hamburger and a small fry that we would share, right? Anyway, we'd never been to a place like Pizza Hut. It was rocking. It was cool. They had a jukebox, right? We had pizza. Mom had cavatini. She loved the cavatini. She gave us money to put in the jukebox. I can remember playing, what was the Kung Fu Friday? Was that it? Kung Fu Friday? Songs like that. I mean, this is back in the 70s, people. Oh, that was your first job. Cool. Anyway, and then took us to the movies all in one night. All in one night. And we got to have popcorn and milk duds. That was the biggest night of my childhood. I mean, we'd always done lots of things, but it was always, inexpensive treats, like she would put us in the car and take us fishing. We'd go cane pole fishing in a creek somewhere. And she would bring like a loaf of bread, a bag of bologna, and some Miracle Whip, right? And stir-sing potato chips. And those were such fun trips. Or we would go on a road trip and, back in the day, they had, we didn't take interstates, right? You took highways, and a lot of the highways had those little pull-off places with picnic tables, or you just ate out of the trunk. It was just nice. It was just nice. Just nice. It was just, I have a lot of happy childhood memories. I'm spoiled, right? Yeah. You would think I would be. I was the only girl. Aw, that's sweet. It's been so long since I've had bologna, Amy. Oh my God. See, we have both. I use both Miracle Whip and Hellmann's. Certain things must be made with Miracle Whip, such as macaroni salad, potato salad, etc. And then some things need to be made with mayo, like ham salad, chicken salad, chicken cheddar sandwiches. I've got to have my Hellmann's. I just do. I use them both. I love them both equally for different reasons. So there you go. Some people just don't like mayo. My friend Hallie Bridgman makes hers from scratch. So she makes a lot of things from scratch. She just makes her own wheat. She's got a wheat supplier. She's got a guy who hooks her up with wheat. I love her. I do. I love Hallie. Pate bread and cheese. Oh, I didn't know what pate was until I was in high school. Oh, bologna and mustard. Yes. Bologna, American cheese, and mustard sandwich. Yes. Hi, Tara Beck. Yes, you got to have Miracle Whip for your tuna salad. Definitely. And I put onions and celery in my tuna salad. Got to have the onions, got to have the celery in my tuna salad. Now, for my chicken salad, it is just chicken, mayo, salt and pepper, and tons of celery seed. Holly says my aunt used to pile all 6 of us and the dogs in her VW bug and take us to McDonald's the next door to play mini golf. Oh, I love it. Those are good memories. Good memories. We never had Braunschweiger. My mother hated it, but she loved Spam. And it was her Spam, and we didn't touch it. But she also liked that doubled ham in the little tiny. Do you guys They still make it. It's that little tiny can of deviled ham. My mother loved that stuff. Ever tried? Oh yes, dried cranberries and chicken salad with walnuts. Very very tasty. Aaron Black, one of my favorite things. Um. Oh yeah, you can't do onions. Lots of people can't, but you don't have to have the onions. You can leave those out. You can make it how you like it. And sometimes I just make stuff just for me because my guys don't like it, like potato soup. I love potato soup. It's potatoes, onions, and celery. Cook them till they're almost done. Drain off a little bit of the water if you put too much in. Add some butter and milk, salt and pepper. Oh, I bought some of the figgy spam as a joke. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Well, now I'm really getting hungry with us talking about food. I hope everyone had a good time tonight. Did you all have fun tonight? Did you like the stories that we've read? Are you enjoying the prompts? Because, I mean, if you're not, we can stop doing them. But if you like the prompts, you haven't given it a shot yet, give it a shot. Just send me the first 500 words because we love doing it. And you can remain anonymous for all of eternity, I promise. I don't blame you, Diana. You love the prompts. Yay. Yay. Diana, did you send me one? I think you did. I can't remember. Anyway, fun post-it chat and the prompts were wonderful. Please keep doing them. I certainly will. I certainly will. And if y'all find something that you think is going to be really cool that will just amuse the hell out of me, like a screaming goat or whatever, send it to me. Send me the link. I'm not saying send me things. I'm saying send me the link and email. Because I enjoy it. I really do. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. We don't always have time. It's okay. It's groovimus. It's all good, people. It's all good. It's all good. That's right. You did. And I think we used yours. Yes, exactly. A singing cucumber and a screaming goat. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Do you guys remember VeggieTales? My son had one of the cucumbers. What was the cucumber's name? Bob the Cucumber or something like that. And he would sing and wiggle. It was so bad. Fainting goats. There we go. I love fainting goats. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go scrounge for food, even though I know there's stuff here. Probably it's going to be one of those. Well, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat that. That does sound good. Kind of nice. But anyway, I love you all. A soundboard. I need a soundboard to play with. Yes, the baby found at the crime scene. That is right. I would love to have a Highland Coup. I really would. But my husband, there are certain lines certain hills he's willing to die on. And that would be one of them. No large animals. So we have compromised and we have no pets. We have grandchildren. We have grandchildren. And they're getting so big. Oh my gosh. Oh, Larry the Cucumber. That's right. So we compromised and we just don't have pets. We just don't have pets. Again, dust bunnies. I've got groundhogs in my backyard the size of poodles, and I'm not joking. These things are massively huge. And now we have moles. So, yeah. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to let you all go. It has been a blast. It truly has. Thank you all for being here every single week and for supporting me so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button. And for those of you watching on the replay, leave a comment in the comment section because it all helps. No fish. No fish. I'm telling you. We want to travel too much. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to be in Delaware in June, the first week of June, going out to visit my brother. So I'm really excited about that. If anybody's in the Delaware area, he's near Dover. Out there, we should get together for lunch. Anyway, I will see you all Friday night. Everybody have a great rest of your week. May your muse sing to you sweetly. May you be safe and warm and know that you are loved. Bye-bye, everybody.